Now it's time to be kind and rewind.
Well, do we have something special lined up for you today? So this one's Action 52 and the Cheetahmen. So in 1991, Active Enterprises, led by Vince Perry, the man with the vision, released Action 52. So what was Action 52, you may ask? It was an ambitious idea to offer 52 games on a single cartridge.
Amazing. Sounds incredible. Now, look, full disclosure, we know about Action 52. We are familiar.
We're aware of
with
it, yeah.
We know that it exists. Fortunately or unfortunately, we'll get to that part of it later. We know its existence. We know about it because of the internet. God bless the internet, right? Oh, so good. But we've never played it. And the main reason is because, they never put it out in Australia.
No, they didn't.
Maybe it was a reason for that.
I think so.
We'll get to that too, I think.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Chris and I are about to go and
Let's get our toes wet, yeah.
Let's go and play Cheetahmen.
I say, dear chaps, shouldn't you go on a diet?
Are you talking to me? Maybe if these guys would make these holes bigger, I could fit easier, know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I'll help you out.
No worries, no.
Come on, guys, we have work to do. We come from the Action 52 game world where every game is...
Yeah, we're talking action and lots of it. We got space, dragon, adventure, even war games.
Yeah, dude, we even got rescue games and man, they're smooth like ice.
Hey, what about you guys?
Oh yeah, we're in there too, the Cheetahmen.
Yes, but that's another story. If you want the ultimate game challenge, you have to get Action 52.
Yeah, it's so cool. 52 games in one, and you can even play it on Nintendo. Man, it's awesome. Get yours now.
Now playing at a store near you.
It was marketed as the ultimate collection, this Action 52 cartridge, but the reality was far from that promise. The games are mostly low quality, filled with glitches, poor controls, subpar graphics. The standout title, and sadly it is the standout, was Cheetahmen, which was intended to be the crown jewel of the collection, a side-scrolling action game, as you saw, starring anthropomorphic cheetahs. Unfortunately, Cheetahmen was as disappointing as the rest of the collection, with clumsy mechanics, frustrating gameplay, I hope not, we haven't played it yet, and an abrupt unfinished ending. Well, we know there's no ending, there is no ending to the game. Now, despite its poor reception, the Cheetahmen brand was revived in 1992 with a sequel.
How did they get off the ground?
Cheetahmen 2, which was released, maybe that's another rewind segment,
I think so,
released in limited quantities, probably for a reason.
Absolutely.
And became a cult classic
okay.
Due to its rarity and so bad its good appeal. Though Action 52 was a commercial failure, and I can probably see why, both the game and Cheetahmen gained notoriety in the world of retro gaming, remembered as a cautionary tale of ambition without execution.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ambition, no execution. That's key.
Yeah. Action 52 was originally released for the NES in 1991, later also ported to the Sega Mega Drive. Well, no, the Genesis.
The Genesis, yeah.
We didn't get it here in Australia, never made the Mega Drive. That was in 93.
Yeah.
These two versions are most well known, though the game is primarily remembered for the original NES release. Yeah.
Now, apparently there is a story for Cheetahmen, which is, it's a fairly simple action-adventure tale. So the game's premise, if you can believe there is one, centers on a group of genetically enhanced cheetahs that go by the name of Alpha, Apollo, and Ares. So, who are tasked with saving the world from evil forces. I'm not sure who those evil forces are, but that's what they're about. They essentially anthropomorphic, superhero-like cheetahs, each with different abilities that they can use to battle their enemies.
Right.
Is that what you took away from the game, or?
Well, it says it's Slick Mick said Alpha. I think it's Hercules.
Hercules, yeah, it could
They're
be
all
Hercules.
Greek gods.
Greek gods, yeah, put it that way. So
that are cheetahs.
Yeah, cheetahs, yeah, cheetah Greek gods. So the Cheetahmen comic was created to promote Action 52 games. It's a low-budget, independent comic that offers a simple story about the heroic Cheetahmen. So battling the evil forces, of course.
Heroes with spots.
Heroes with spots. Bit like a spotty man. The comic's plot is basic, focusing on the action and introducing the characters' personalities, but it lacks the polish of professional comics. The catchphrase "Living large,"
And there's a fist
fist
swing
pump.
thing going.
Living large. So that is featured prominently in the comics, reflecting the character's bold and over-the-top personalities. So it's no cowabunga. It really didn't compare. It didn't compare. So it's not well known, obviously. The comics gained a cult following. There's that word again, which means it hit the shit list. And so it's got a cult following among retro gaming fans, adding to the Cheetahman's quirky place in the gaming history. So details review, it's completely entire. It's unplayable.
But we've heard it's unplayable.
shit,
We
yeah.
keep hearing all this.
Yeah.
We've not played it.
Yeah,
Now,
it's past.
just again, we're going to go full disclosure. We do not have a copy
No.
of Action 52. Fuck me, I wish I did.
Yes.
Just for the fact that I'd have one. But we are going to give it a red hot crack. We have a jailbroken Wii, as I mentioned earlier in the show. We have a ROM, which we're going to use emulation to play. God. We're going to play Cheetahmen.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not.
I've been trying to track
Yeah.
down a copy of the comic for my comic collection.
Oh yeah.
I can't find it anywhere. I also, in my attempts to locate a copy of Cheetahmen the comic, found that they did have intentions to make action figures for it as well.
It would be cool, just from a nostalgia point of view, to have both of those, like the first comic and some action figures. Would be pretty
I don't know if
cool.
they made the action figures.
Oh, they didn't.
I think it was
didn't get that far.
Nah, they didn't get that far, did they? It was a prototype or some such bullshit.
It was a concept.
Bullshittery.
Yeah.
Look, we're going to go away now. We're going to play. Try and play.
No, we're gonna play. We're gonna complete
Cheetahmen,
it.
the
We're gonna
unplayable.
clock it.
We're going to clock it.
Yeah, we're gonna
clock
it.
Cheetahmen.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, have you ever clocked Cheetahmen?
Yeah, with Ares.
Oh, mate, I did it with Hercules.
Ah, yeah, okay.
We'll see how we go.
See you at level 3.
Make your selection now.
It's done. We've played it.
Whew, what an experience.
No. We've not played it. We've tried to play it, and it's fucking dreadful. It's unplayable.
It's unplayable. It's horrendous. It's worse than I expected. Absolutely. I don't know how it could be worse, but I've heard how bad it is, but it's honestly...
Now we know.
Now we know. It's buggy. Everything lags.
There's glitches. The hit detection's fucking dreadful.
It's slow.
You can't jump properly. You can't land properly. You can't hit properly. You get hit, and it's one-hit deaths. We bitched about that earlier.
Yeah.
Back to the start of the level. Yeah, look, it is poor controls. It's erratic. It's inconsistent. The physics are fucked. There's bugs. There's glitches. The enemy placement shit. There's no checkpoints.
Nothing.
It just ends.
Yeah.
We got to level 3. You're fighting something. It looks like a vulture or some shit. Game ends.
Game ends. That was it. Yeah.
We got through what there is, I think. Like we managed to get through what exists of Cheetahmen.
And then you just fall into this void, and that's it. That's the end of the Cheetahmen experiences. Yeah,
lights, camera, failure.
And that's Cheetahmen.
Cheetahmen. All right, we've got to give it a score.
Yeah.
So let's pass it over to Slick Mick, and we'll do the Wibble-Scope and the Sean-O-meter. Fire away, Slick Mick.
Sure, let's do it.
Crank up the Wibble-Scope. Okay, go ahead, Chris. Pull the lever and give us your Wibble score. How many Wibbles out of a possible 4? That's a disgraceful score of only 1 Wibble.
Well, there you have it, Sean. I've given it a 1. I mean, it was absolutely diabolical. Probably one of the worst games I've ever played. And we played some shit games over the years. But this one, I think, tops it. I mean, the fact that you couldn't even finish it, yeah, it's a 1, man. No.
And look, the fact that we had to work hard to play a shitty, unplayable game to get that far.
Just so you know, we played that for three and a bit hours, and we only
got nowhere.
Yeah.
And then we found out that's all there is.
That's all there is. Yeah.
1. You gave it a 1. Look, I'm going to give it a score. It's time for the Sean-O-meter. Fire away, Slick Mick.
Jumpstart the Sean-O-meter. All right, go on, Sean. Push the button. Let's have your Shawnee score. How many Shawnees out of a possible 4? That's a score of 2 Shawnees.
So I gave it 2 Shawnees.
I don't know.
I'll explain myself. Hold on.
Yeah.
Before anyone roasts me, and they will, in the comments and send me messages and tell me I'm an idiot, I've given it 2 Shawnees as opposed to 1 Wibble, and the reason being the ambitiousness of it.
You're rolling. That's where your tea's coming in. The ambition is ambitious. Look, was it the 52 cartridge ambition or the ambition of?
If you want to play another 51 games that are worse, knock your socks off. Yeah. The idea was good, right?
That's debatable, but this is why we've got this. This is why we have this.
That's why there's a rating system. Yeah. Look, I've given it 2 Shawnees. I'll stand by my 2 Shawnee rating only because I can appreciate the effort that went into the concept of Cheetahmen. I mean, it is the Ninja Turtles, but as cheetahs. It's the Street Sharks, but cheetahs. Actually, Street Sharks came after. Yeah. It is an anthropomorphic bunch of cheetahs that just run around as ninjas and they protect you. I don't understand the games master, action games master. No. He's dragged into a TV by a robotic hand. You never hear about the robotic arm again.
There's no more story.
There's no more context to that. Yeah, look,
Let's
they had a
leave it
lot
at
of
that.
ideas, and the execution was pretty poor. So I think it just scrapes the 2. I'm giving it a 2.
Okay.
Look,
As long as you can sleep at night with that, I'm happy.
oh mate, you don't have to worry about me sleeping at night. I tell you what, I dream about Cheetahmen in my sleep. It's amazing. Can't wait. I want to play Cheetahmen too.
No. You can have it. You can have it.
I thought we might give that a run now. We've got another 6-7 hours before it's next week. So let's go do Cheetahmen 2.
All right, let's give it a go.
No, we're not doing it. No. If we do that, I'll probably go insane.
Yeah.
I'm out. That's our rewind segment for this episode. It's time for our final thoughts.